Mic check 1 2 1 2. Welcome back to Black Son's World. He is I am him. And in case this is your first time visiting my channel, man, can you hit the subscribe button for me real quick, or at any point during this video, man? I appreciate that. All right, man, check it. It looked like it's the season of the collab album, because on November 10th, Rick Ross and Meek Mill are dropping their collab album, Too Good to Be True. They already released 2 singles from that project. Shaq and Kobe was the first one. Lyrical Easy was the one they recently dropped. And I put that on my top 5 hip hop songs of the week last week. So if y'all haven't checked that video out, y'all might want to go ahead and peep that. Lyrical Easy is probably the better single, but neither single feels like a lead single. Neither single felt like, oh shit, I should be excited about this album. Like, the singles are just joints, you know what I mean? I mean, dope joints, but not lead single type joints. Like, when I think of lead single, I'm thinking of a bigger record. I'm thinking of something that gets the attention, kind of gets people excited, gets people looking forward to the project. These songs didn't do that. Neither one of them did. Not to say that I'm not looking forward to this project, because I am. I've never been a big Meek Mill fan. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. He's kind of grown on me now, pause. With the album Championships, like, that was the album that really made me want to listen to Meek Mill. That was the one that I really listened to front to back, and I appreciate, you know, Meek Mill for what he do. You know what I'm saying? Like, Meek Mill is dope. So I can say I'm a moderate Meek Mill fan right now. I've been a big Rick Ross fan ever since Port of Miami. I think Rick Ross is underrated. I don't think his name gets brought up in many circles like it should be. But Rick Ross is mad dope. And to be honest, I haven't really liked his last 2 projects. They weren't bad, but they weren't really like his greatest work. So the last time I really liked a Rick Ross album was Rather You Than Me. I think that came out like maybe 2015 or something like that. It had all the joints on there. Like, that shit was in heavy rotation for me back then. But I am looking forward to this project, man. My prediction for it isn't like, I don't expect them to really move the needle. I don't expect them to really jump outside of themselves, outside of their comfort zone. And that's what these lead singles kind of did for me. That kind of let me know what bag they're going to be in. They're not going to step out as far as production features and things like that. I don't expect them to do anything other than what they do. You know what I mean? That's not a bad thing. Like, I expect this album to sound like a MMG compilation album. You know, Self-Made Volume 1, Volume 2. Like, those albums were dope. So I'm not saying that to say that this ain't going to be a dope album, but that's what I believe is going to sound like. Like, y'all remember the joint Tupac Back, I'm a Boss with Rick Ross and Meek Mill. Like, those type of joints. I believe that this album is going to sound kind of like that. It's going to sound like an MMG compilation album. And like I said, that's not a bad thing, man. Like, I fuck with those albums, but that's what we're going to get as far as I'm concerned. That's my prediction for this project, is that it's going to be on par with those. It's 17 songs on there. The track list hasn't been released yet, so I don't know who the features are, what the tracks are, but I'm expecting it to be dope, and I expect it to be Ross and Meek Mill. Nothing more than that. You know what I mean? Don't expect them to kind of reinvent themselves at this stage. I'm just happy that they on good terms now, because, you know, it was some tension with them back in the day. Like, you know, I'm glad they talking now and they was able to put some work in, you know what I'm saying, and give us an album. You know what I mean? That's what I'm most excited about, that they squashed whatever tension that they had, and we can get some Rick Ross and Meek Mill music once again. So, yeah, man, y'all let me know how y'all feel in the comments. Y'all excited about this project? How did y'all feel about those singles, man? Like, y'all fuck with them? Like I said, I don't think that those were lead single sounding records, but they were dope. Like, Lyrical Easy was definitely dope. Shaq and Kobe was a little underwhelming, but, you know what I'm saying, I still fuck with it. So, yeah, man, y'all let me know in the comments what y'all feel about it. Y'all looking forward to this album. What y'all predictions are for this album, man, as far as features, as far as production, things like that. And yeah, like this video, share this video, and like I said at the beginning of this video, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And yeah, man, once again, it's Black Son's World. One.